In my opinion, European kid have no fear at all. First time ever I go to the playground with my daughter, with my family, I just saw 4 years old girls trying to climb the rope like a 5 or 6 meter high. And then the mother just sitting, sipping the coffee. It's like, yeah, that's just normal. If it happened in Indonesia, your mom will be screaming from across the street, saying really, really bad word to you. Welcome to my podcast, Rhythm and Resonance. Welcome to the another episode. Thank you for always listening to me. Thank you. I'm really appreciate that. Let's say same like what I was say before about the parenting. Let's say like that. It's so really different here. So really different. Even I cannot compare it. I can compare the parents in Indonesia and parents in Austria, something like that. Also, I just see it. A baby 3 months old or 5 months old, and then the parent just put it them in the water, just trying to survive and swimming. We'll never see like that in Indonesia. Null, zero possibility you see like that in Indonesia. But this is like that. It is like that. Here you can see the structure of the parent schedule. Maybe in the 7 p.m. they will put in the bed. Maybe before 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. they're going for bedding, for the shower. In Indonesia, 9 p.m. in the night, you will see a lot of kids just sewing in the street, playing football, like they are playing for World Cup, something like that. That's why when my kid and my daughter's first time going to Indonesia to my place, our place there, and then it's really like it because it's a lot of people still outside playing together, playing like let's say playing football in the street, and then playing doesn't matter, just playing here. 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Nobody in the street. That's the big difference. In Indonesia, everywhere this is really loud. In the market, at the street, at your neighborhood. It doesn't matter. Everywhere this is really loud. You in here, in Austria, in Europe, you just sneezing. It's because it's really quiet. Everybody will be notice you are sneezing. It's like you're starting to World War III. Because it's so really quiet here. I don't know why. Maybe because there is no people around. There is no somebody around here. So like when we are trying to sneezing, it's like so really loud. I mean, in the village side, in the countryside, something like that. From the last episode, I already mentioned about how the people like here. I mean, with the people treat the strangers. In Indonesia, you're sitting with the strangers. In 5 minutes, you will know her mom recipe, her wedding cousin schedule, something like that. She will talk, doesn't matter. And then you will know exactly their life stories. Only 5 minutes sitting with her or with him. One time I'm trying to make it the conversation in supermarket because the weather is really nice. The weather is not windy. The weather is not cold, so we can just walk in with a flip flop, and then really a lot of sun. It means sun is a lot of sun. So for us, for me also, it's like, all right, this is really good weather, and then in the line, I want to try to the casa, was it the cashier? and then I'm just trying to make a conversation with the people in front of me, and then I said, yeah, wow, the weather is really good, yeah. And then he just looking at me like, let's say maybe he looking at it like, say like, what the fuck are you talking, bro? You not know me, why are you talking with me? And it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a wrong place to talk, then this is something like that. They're not really talk with the strangers. That's what my experience I get. That's why when I'm trying to be like a polite to talking to be friendly, it will be not working here. I have no idea. Or maybe we must have a really common conversation, or really common, or really relate situation. Let's say we have like a kid, we have a daughter, we have a boy, we have like a son with the same age, something like that, or maybe they're going with the same school, they're going to the same activity. It will be really easy to talk with them as a stranger. So they will have talking a topic to make a conversation. If you just like there is no common at all, for me I think this will be so really hard. And for me, it's really stressful because I'm used to talking with the people. Let's say when I talk, I'm gonna talk this topic, and in the bar. So yeah, I have a really good story with strangers. In good way. In the bar, we just sitting together, we drinking something, and then we talk about our life, and then suddenly we just boom. This is just like that. But that's really different. If you not, I don't know if you ever been in European and then you compare it with Asia or in Bali. If you ever been in Bali, Indonesia, European people so really different. Also when I see friend from my wife, let's say like that. Yeah, he's so really close when they are in Bali. They're so really often he talking about everything with everybody. So maybe because the vibe, I think. Yeah, and that's so different. That's what I can say. That's when I say it like that, because this is my experience. I'm not making big. Maybe I had like this experience. Maybe from other people will be different experience. But for me, that is my experience. People here not will talk straight. Maybe I'm wrong. I wish I'm really wrong. I'm always saying like that all the time. And also about the punctual time. I just see the punctual time here is so really massive. It's so really strong. If you have appointment at 8, they will come at the 7:30. In Indonesia, if you make an appointment with a friend, let's say maybe tomorrow we will meet at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. We just drive, or even we just wake up from our nap time, and then in the message we say, yes, we are on the way. The punctual here, it's so really strong. I can say like that. But if we back again, European in Indonesia, I make it an example in Bali because I live in Bali. I was living in Bali, I'm sorry. They have the same behavior with us. Our behavior is not punctual person. They will follow with it. So even worse, I have met. I don't know. I forgot. I think he's from Finland. He's from Finland, and then he's my really good friend. And then he always sitting in the bar I'm talking before, and then he always make an appointment for us. All right, then happy hour. You must arrive at the 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is happy hour starting. So let's say like that. And then he always say when we make it appointment, he always say you must come before 5. And I said, oh, I can't, because I'm my working hours is like a 9 to 5. So at 5 I just left my office and then I will go there like a 5:30, maximum 5:45. So I'm still have time, like that. And then that's my behavior like that. And then my friends, he always punctual. He always 4:30, 4:50 p.m. He already there for happy hours. But happy hour already started at 5. He was really punctual. Let's say like that. When we make appointment at 5, he will come at 4:30. Half hours before. Then because I cannot be punctual but actually I already make not make the excuse, but my excuse is really clear, right? I must working until 5, so this is impossible for me to be there at 5. So I already explain it, blah 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 blah. And then after 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, and then he's like, fuck, he will not be punctual. I will make it I will follow him also. I'll follow his rule also. And then suddenly he's like, when we make appointment, he come like maybe 1 or 2 hours later. So I can make it the opinion again. The behavior will be following because our friends make it like that. So he following because my behavior is like not punctual. It has happened to me also here when I was like the first time ever I'm working in the office, not working in the office, but working in the workplace here. At the scheduled working, you must working, let's say 9, and then 1 hours before, we already at our station. We already preparing, let's say at 8 in the morning, we already preparing everything. So 9, when the working time starting 9, we just working. Doesn't matter. I never saw people late at the working. I don't know, it may be something like that. It's so really straight here, so really straight. That's the funny story I have with my wife. My first time ever I'm here, I wanted to make appointment with the government. So about I don't know, I forget. I think about my social insurance, about my health insurance. So we wanted to make appointment, let's say tomorrow. Let's say like that, because we have time tomorrow to going to this government place. And then my wife called the call center, of course, it's called the customer service there. And then the customer service asking my wife, did you already make appointment for this appointment? You know what I mean? So let's say like that. If I wanted to make appointment, you must make calling before you wanted to make appointment. So let's say it's really funny. How to explain it? So let's say like that. Let's say like that. Today I wanted to. I know it's just complicated. Like I know it's just complicated. It's just complicated. So let's say like that. I'm calling the customer service, and then I'm asking the customer service. I'm sorry, I wanted to make appointment today. Because I'm sorry, I make an appointment today. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I want to make it today because maybe tomorrow I wanted to come to your office. And then the customer service asking me, this is for the example, did you already make the appointment to this appointment? You know what I mean? So before you make this appointment, you must calling first, maybe yesterday or 2 days before. I wanted to make appointment. Did you have a time to talk with me? Something like that. If she have no time, she will say, oh, I'm sorry, if you want to make an appointment, I will have a time tomorrow to talk with you to make appointment. That's what the customer service say. I know. For you European guys, it will be so normal, but for us Indonesian, we will come to our government place, our government office, 10 minutes before we make our document. Because if we make it like that, we make it appointment, it will be not working well. So yeah, that's really pain in the ass for us. Make appointment before the appointment. And maybe you will asking me how you will be adaptation with this situation will be this what to say it behavior. You will be used it. Really. People say 21 days you will be used with your behavior. That's true. If you go if you say like that, that's what I'm feeling. Now yeah. Another different things between Indonesia and Austria. I love both actually. Austria gives me structures, beautiful nature, fresh air, a wonderful wife, spectacular kid. I cannot complain. But Indonesia, give me sambal, give me nasi goreng, nasi padang. Oh my goodness. Traffic. Never endless summer. Always fun. A whole year doesn't matter it is. 365 days. And one important thing. Solely important things. And I miss that. Smile. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where are you from. Smile. They always smile on you. And how about you guys? Did you also have the same story with me? About the culture shock, about doesn't matter from where. If you have, please leave me a comment. I will be so really appreciate that. If you like my story, if you relate with my story, please don't forget also to sharing this story, to sharing this podcast to your friend, to your family, to your colleagues. I will be so happy with that. And then I think this is alright. This is the end of this episode from Rhythm and Listen podcast. See you next time.